What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to reality, guys. Today, as you know, because you clicked on it, we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the Internet.
That's what we're going to do. This is Cruise the Internet. This is what we call C.T.I. That stands for Cruise the Internet there, if you're a little behind. This is where we talk about what's going on in the world. We talk about the news. We make fun of it. We talk about what could be true, what may not be true, what the problem is, and how we can all be a part of the solution. Other times when you tune in, we have Q&AF. That's a question and answer type show. Sometimes we have real talk. Real talk is 5 to 20 minutes of a real talk. And then other times we have full length. And full length is what you're used to on most podcasts, okay? Myself, a guest, or a group of guests sit around and hash out some bullshit. Okay, that's the show. We do have a fee for the show. I'm going to talk about paying the fee. The fee is very important. This is how the show is shared. This is how people hear about it. And all I'm asking you to do is tell a friend. All I'm asking you to do is make a little story post or do something to help us get the word out. You don't have to do a post, but at least bring it up in conversation and put people onto the show. Okay, we've been able to stay at the very top of the audio rankings for a long, long time with the show based off entirely value exchange. I like value exchange. If I do good, you do something good for me. If I don't do good, you don't have to do something good for me. So like, that's what we're talking about when we pay the fee. So, yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What we got going on?
What's going on? Dude, there's a lot of weird shit going on out there.
Is there?
Yeah, I did just
More than normal?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, bro. But this is like, I don't know. Like, I just saw this shit. Apparently, Speaker McCarthy, he just announced that he's going to be releasing all the footage from J6.
Really?
Yeah.
Today he just did that?
Yeah, like not long ago.
I know he's been talking about it, but I don't know if he's going to do it. I like a lot of the things they're doing.
Sounds good.
It does sound good. The problem is that all the things they say they're going to do could easily be shut down in the Senate that we don't control.
Or vetoed from the president, even if it does.
I mean, I feel like they're using this opportunity to really like get people's hopes up about some things. Like they talked about a bill to abolish the IRS and income tax, which should absolutely fucking happen.
Let's get into it.
Oh, is that topic number one?
Headline number one, yeah. Going right into that. Yeah, House passes bill nixing $72 billion in funding for 87,000 new IRS agents. Along with that, there's plans to abolish it, right? But Biden, this headline reads, whispering Joe Biden returns. It says Biden leans into microphone to warn he'll veto a Republican bill that would eliminate the IRS, and sarcastically says moms will love GOP bid to introduce a national sales tax. So, I mean, it's just like, and this was a support article. I mean, we also got the Twitter files that just came out, but this kind of all goes into that whole thing, man. Like, there's so much that sounds great.
So basically what I just said, they're already doing.
They're already doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, you're good, man. But yeah, they're already doing it. So it's just like, do you think, I mean, even with like the Twitter files things, right? So Twitter files 14 just came out today as well. And confirms everything we've been talking about on Really F for those of you guys that have been following with us. But it's just like, I feel like I'm starting to feel like a lot of this shit is just too good to be true. And it's like, it's just to calm us down and kind of squash the uprising, especially with all the shit going on in Brazil, right? And all that stuff. I mean, is this shit too good to be true, Andy? How do you see it?
I don't really know what to think because on one hand, I know some of these dudes, like some of these newly elected senators and fucking Congress people, I know them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that they are legit and I know that they actually want to do these things. On the other hand, I also know that they know that these things are going to be vetoed or fucking stopped at the Senate. So, it's hard for me to really dissect what I think is going on because I think there's a lot of good people there fighting for actual things that matter. And, we don't have the other facilitated, we can't facilitate these bills through because we don't control the other mechanisms that are needed to
check
do
some balances. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I would remind people that, Like, I think we should remember that they made a bill, because it wasn't just the 87,000 IRS agents. There was another one that they were talking about doing, which would actually abolish the entire
completely
IRS
abolish it,
and income tax, which absolutely 100% should be fucking something that's discussed. Real talk. And I would encourage people to remember this in 2024, because I don't see these people maintaining control. I think most people have woken up. I think most people are seeing the truth. And I think most people are understanding that there's people they must vote for that are not maybe part of their old system that they believed in, to actually preserve a better America for all. My DMs are filled with people who are admitting that they were sucked into the fucking narrative. And I mean, multiple people a day saying, man, dude, I can't believe I believed any of this shit. I'm starting to see it like this. And so I see this across the board. And then we also see this in the comments. Like when you go on a typical hip hop page or a black audience page and you look through the comments, the black community is waking the fuck up too, right? And those are people who have traditionally only ever considered voting for fucking Democrats. Okay. So they're losing. These people are losing, but I don't know that the things that people are trying to do right now are actually going to be effective unless, we get the other mechanisms of government in line.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to see that people are trying, but my hopes aren't like super high that this thing will actually materialize.
Do you think it could maybe even just be a situation where they want to, like, they're just putting everything out? So, because like, I mean, we've said it before, like the people have to demand this shit to change.
Yeah.
Right? And so maybe they're putting it all out there, and it's not from these, so-called fringe conspiracy theorists, right? Like a lot of the MSM is trying to pick this shit up too. Like even the BBC just came out with the article. I didn't include it, but they just came out with an article acknowledging the excess deaths. The BBC.
Today?
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really? What did it say about it?
Saying like, there's been excess deaths in 2022 far outweigh any other year.
If you go, well, it's like I've been saying for fucking 2.5 years.
Yeah.
The insurance companies hold the key to this.
Right. They have to pay the shit. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
And like, it's very obvious if you actually know where to look to find the information. The excess death rate is anywhere from 13 to 40%, depending on where you look at.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no denying what's happening at this point in time. Right. Everybody sees these people collapsing. Everybody sees these died suddenlies. Everybody sees this shit. I just got a text this morning from my buddy up in Michigan who is in the cannabis business. And he has a 60-year-old dude who runs one of his cannabis stores. And this dude, I fucking read it to you. I'll read you the exact text. So this is 8:28 this morning. Hey, you want to hear something fucked up? I got a little medical weed spot and I got an older guy that takes care of the place for me. He's in his 60s. Dude has a niece in her 40s that wasn't feeling well earlier this week. They put her in the car to drive her to the hospital to get checked and she just drops dead. 2 fucking days later, her sister, who is also in her 40s, she drops dead. Fucking out of the blue. Insane. They're burying both of them together tomorrow.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
That's what race these people are too.
Black.
They're black.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, dude. I saw this tweet. I saw this tweet of apparently like even some of these athletes, the NFL guys.
Now this is a guy I personally know very well.
You know that guy. Yeah.
I know him very, very well.
Yeah. I saw this tweet. Like even the athletes and shit are starting to talk about
that.
it. Yeah, like I forget the guys. I'm trying to pull it up, but
he said it had to be these damn vaccines.
Yeah, he's like, man, like these vaccines, because that's the thing. Like, there's so like it's
Bro,
overwhelming now.
Look, yeah, dude, I think it's going to get worse.
Yeah,
I think it's going to accelerate. And dude,
just wait till people start seeing this shit in their face. Like,
yeah,
not on
yeah,
TV
but bro,
shit,
it's going to be fucking. Like there's this phenomenon going around where like you can't fucking say it or you can't talk about it. And bro, I'm not celebrating that shit. Like I think it's fucking horrible what's happening. Like I see a lot of people almost gloating that this is happening. And the reason that's happening is because those people tried to fucking warn everybody for 3 years and got fucking abused and called names and canceled and fired and fucked with like I did. Okay. But it still doesn't mean that we should celebrate that this is actually happening, bro. I would prefer to have been wrong and been totally fucking paranoid than for this to be actually what's happening, because bro, lives are being destroyed. People are fucking dying. Bro, imagine if you had this shit and you're like freaking the fuck out now.
Shit going
yeah,
on,
bro. Like it's fucking crimes against humanity. Like I've been saying for fucking 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like these people are fucking victims. And a lot of people will say, well, remember what they did to you. Yeah, they were also victims then. Who actually did this shit to us was not those people. It was the people who organized this shit at the top. And all of us, whether you got the fucking vaccine or did not get the vaccine, should be coming together and saying this is fucking bullshit and holding the people who did this accountable.
Yeah, dude, it's just like that poll that came out, a year ago that was like they polled Democrats and Republicans and they polled them on like how dangerous, like if you get COVID, what's the chances of you going and getting hospitalized, right? Where the real data is like, anywhere from 1 to 5% chance, where people on the left thought it was like fucking 50 to fucking 70%.
But dude, you got to understand, these people, they cherry pick their information. They aren't when all
we're
this
inundated with fucking death trackers and fucking
exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you got every Hollywood celebrity fucking telling them to take the shit. You got fucking doctors telling them to take the shit who are told by the FDA and the CDC, who those doctors are supposed to trust. Okay. They're telling, now I'm not blaming those doctors. I'm blaming the fucking people who told the doctors, because that's the system. That's the system that we live in. We've been living in that for fucking 100 years. At some point, we have to draw the line on who's to blame and who's not to blame. And if we try to draw the line with the average person, Steve down the street who fucking called you a fucking grandma killer as the person responsible, and then you celebrate when Steve fucking falls over dead, bro, you ain't no better than them. And that shit is never going to help solve this problem. And the people who created this problem understand that. They want us to continue to fight. They want us to continue to argue. They want us to continue and call each other names and fuck with each other. But the reality is what's happened here is we have been victimized by people who are fucking far more wealthy, far more powerful than any of us. And it's all of us that were the victims in different ways, right? The people who stood up against this shit, they were fucking punished in a certain way. They lost their jobs. They lost their businesses. They fucking lost some family members. They got fucking ostracized. They got called all the names. They got fucking bullied. And bro, that shit was hard as fuck. Like it was relentless. And some of you motherfuckers that actually participated in that on the other side, you should be ashamed of yourselves. It's fucking disgusting. Okay. And I will say that. Yep. But those same people, I am not glad, because they were disgusting fucking idiots and decided to pick and choose what information they wanted to hear, and without looking at it like they did their whole entire lives before then. I'm not blaming those people, and I'm not happy when they get fucking sick and fall the fuck over, bro. I see it as a crime. Yeah. I see them as victims, okay? They were fucking manipulated. They were fucking pushed into this, and a lot of people were forced into this. And now they got to walk around watching all of these people fucking fall over and shit, and then, half of them act like it's not happening. Bro, it's fucking happening. It's fucking happening. It's in our fucking faces everywhere we fucking look. How much longer can you actually deny it's happening? I would probably not deny it's happening for any longer. And I would, if you took the shit, I would go to a cardiologist, fucking get yourself checked up, see what you can do to try to prevent anything from happening to you. And then for everybody, stop bickering back and forth and fucking saying, oh, fuck, another one bites the dust. Like, bro, I saw a video with fucking Queen, fucking another one bites the dust, of all these people like falling over. Like, bro, you guys are fucking disgusting. Like, that shit is disgusting as fuck. These are fucking actual humans that are fucking dying. And yeah, you might have got called some names. I got called the worst fucking names, bro. I got it worse than most people, okay? I have motherfuckers breaking in my house and shit because I do this fucking show about it. All right, I was speaking up when barely anybody was speaking up. I know what the fuck it was. But it still is not okay that we sit around and celebrate people fucking dying because our fucking elite, corrupt fucking society in the world decided they wanted to play a game with all fucking humanity. Yeah. Like, it's not a fucking okay, bro.
No. Dude, the craziest thing, and I just pulled this up.
And we got to be smarter than that. Yeah. Like, we have to all be smarter than to continue to fucking divide each other, bro, it's just gross. Like the whole thing just grosses me to fuck out. That's why I haven't said anything about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's even crazier, bro, and I just pulled this up, and for you, fact checkers listening, this is from Moderna's investors news update website. Okay, I find it crazy that we have all these people that are passing out from fucking heart attacks and shit, and then Moderna announces advances across mRNA pipeline and provides business update. They're about to release this new medication,
an mRNA shot that heals heart issues.
Heart failure. Yeah,
yes.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
not only that, bro, they're creating children's drugs for fucking myocarditis. Like, bro, when are we going to come together and realize how fucked up this actually is and what's actually happening, and stop this fucking bullshit at the fucking ground level with all of us peasants? Because that's what the fuck we are. Okay, we're all fucking peasants. They're the fucking royalty, and they're fucking with us. So we, the peasants, can no longer fucking point at each other and say it's fucking his fault. Oh, you called me a grandma killer? I'm glad your fucking sister died. Right. You're doing the same shit they did to you. Mm-hmm. I hope you die without your vaccine. Like, bro, it's just the worst shit that it's the worst behavior that I've ever fucking seen from humans to humans. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, it is. It is, man.
Like, it's obviously happening. It's undeniable. All of you who are still in denial need to wake the fuck up. And all of you who have been awake need to remember these people were fucking victims. And we have to make room for everybody to fucking say, we didn't do this to each other. They fucking did that.
Exactly. Well, that was headline number one. Headline number two is talking about these fucking tyrant fucks. Let's headline number two, man. Headline number two reads, Swiss Army sends 5,000 plus soldiers to guard Davos globalist elites. It just came out the pipeline. Headline article continues.
Well, it only takes one fucking missile to fucking end this whole fucking problem.
It says when the globalist elites fly into Davos, Switzerland, and come.
I don't have missiles, by the way. So if it happens, it wasn't fucking me. I'm just telling you, if you gave me missiles, that's probably what the fuck I would do.
I think if you change your last name to Zelensky, you might be able to get some. Okay, sorry. But it says in coming days.
Should I take a trophy away for that?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay, because that was pretty.
I definitely didn't go forward and progress.
Okay,
towards another one, but right. I don't think I lost one.
Did you lose one?
In the days to prepare for the World Economic Forum annual meeting, they will be far from alone as they step off their private jet transports and into the fleet of waiting limousines. Some 5,000 plus soldiers from the Swiss Army are deployed to welcome attendees to the luxury ski resort and protect participants from any harassment, protest, or dissenting voices. In a statement released Friday, January 6th, the Swiss Defense Department, or VBS, said the Federal Assembly, the country's parliament, had approved the deployment of the mass Swiss Army contingent. The Swiss German language newspaper Blick reports Davos will host 52 heads of state and government and nearly 600 CEOs for the week-long event during which they will luxuriate in each other's company and the plush surrounds. Not that we will ever officially know who is there, as the full guest list is never made public. But apparently there is some uprising expected. So they're saying, and this is a Blick article, but it says, quote, as has been the case in the past years, anti-WEF protests are expected to take place next week. 2 requests for permission to demonstrate against the summit have been submitted to the town of Davos. One of the town's administrative officials told the Swiss press. Both requests to demonstrate against the summit have been submitted by left-wing and anti-capitalist organizations. One comes from the Socialist Youth of Graubünden, which asked to hold a protest on January 5th in the town's main square. The second is from the group called The Strike WEF, which is planning to march protesting capitalism, global inequality, and for more active intervention on what they perceive as a climate crisis. I tried to find other, outside opposing views of this. Couldn't find one. This is Forbes, though. This was their article about the summit saying, Davos, a new era for youth activism and world leaders must listen. But then you notice who the contributing author is. It's the World Economic Forum. So it's like
now they're trying to weaponize their indoctrinated youth.
Right.
Okay. We have indoctrinated youth across the country, across the globe, in all of these countries who have been taught in their system for the last 10 to 15 years, all their causes are the fucking just causes. And so what they're trying to do is artificially activate those people into creating protests. This is why they marched out Greta Thunberg in front of your face a number of years ago, and used her. Yeah. Because they understand that people over a certain age are like, fuck you guys. I got this little video.
Well, they do it with everything. They do it with the school shootings. They get these kids because
the kids don't fucking know any better.
And not only that, it's hard.
They don't have any experience. They don't understand what the fuck they're even fighting for.
Right.
Listen to this.
It is so exciting that at the beginning of the year, we can meet again in person. Only personal interaction creates the necessary level of trust, which we need so much in our fragmented and fractured world. To bring people together for an informal dialogue in a remote Swiss village such as Davos can be or should be a good recipe to restore trust.
So this motherfucker wants to restore trust. To me, that sounds like they fucking realize people are fucking not with their plan. Okay. In this fragmented society, you fuckers fragmented it.
Right.
You did it intentionally. Okay. And now they're coming out and saying, oh, we want everybody. No. Everybody understands that you're the fucking bad guy. You fucking evil piece of shit. All right. We all get it. And if we don't get it yet, most people are getting it. And so they're on their heels. And what they're looking to do with this is to activate this youthful uprising that they think will push their fucking agenda across the line. I don't think it's going to work. I think people at this point in time are like, look at these kids and say, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a lot of these kids that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They've been raised by these crazy far left progressive fucking teachers. They are not equipped to do anything. See, the mistake they made was they raised these kids to be not competitive, to be lazy, to be dependent on their systems. And now you guys who created this little army, you created an army of fat little useless people. Okay. Who aren't smart, who can't fucking do anything in real life. And so you thought you were going to create this army of like activists and shit. And what you created was a little army of sloths that really can't do anything. And everybody in the world's waking up to this.
Holding pool noodles and trash cans.
I'm just saying, bro.
Let's paint the picture with them, right? Like imagine you're a 15-year-old kid, right?
Bro, 15-year-old kids are all fucking waking up, bro.
No, I'm just saying like how they get these people, bro.
Yeah, but like this ain't a 15-year-old. This ain't the 15-year-olds they're talking to. They're talking to the people that are, 15 to 25. That generation is already in that range.
Yeah.
But the point I said was they're so fucking useless and ineffective that they really can't do any damage. All they can do is stomp their feet and fucking call you names. And if they could do some real shit, they'd already have done it.
Right. Right.
When they
so
show
you
up,
see this as like a sign that they're losing control. And
Yes.
They're just trying to reorganize.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see it as a sign they're panicking.
Yeah.
Now they do Davos every year. I don't think that doing the event is them panicking, but I think the message that motherfucker is sending now is not the message he'd want to send. If they were winning and they were fucking doing a great job, he'd be saying, we're going to Davos to celebrate the progress in the world and blah, 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 blah. And he's not saying that. He's saying, oh, we got to repair trust. Well, the reason that we got to repair trust is because no one trusts anything anymore. No one believes the media. No one believes our government. No one believes this shit. And this is a big problem for them.
It almost reminds me of like if you guys have seen the documentary talk about Agenda 2. There's a point where these communists, bro, when they realize that they're starting to get resistance, they stop pushing. This is where we're at right here. Probably. Maybe. But let's say that
I don't know about that, bro, because I think that now I agree with you. That is their tactic. But I don't know that that's actually what's going on right now, because I feel like with all these people, like we talked about just a minute ago, falling over dead, getting sick, having these adverse reactions, that people are waking up to what just fucking happened.
Yeah.
And what just happened was an exercise to push us towards global communism. It wasn't about COVID, bro. It was about getting the vaccine in people. It was about shutting small businesses down and filtering those sales to large businesses and those buying habits to large businesses. This is about eliminating the middle class and pushing the middle class into total poverty. There's all these different things
fronts, yeah,
that were intended, were the intent of COVID and the pandemic, that, you know, people are still not connecting that all of this shit's related. Now, a lot of people are, but not everybody. But people saying right now, like, they're seeing the vaccine and they're seeing motherfuckers pass out and fucking die. That's opening their eyes. And they're saying, well, wait a minute. Fuck, dude. Remember when they closed all our businesses and then you could still go to Walmart? You could still shop at Amazon. All the big companies stayed open. Remember when they fired all the military for not taking the vaccine? Remember when they fired all the police? Remember when they threatened me with $700,000 fine for every single employee that I didn't force vaccinate? Like, bro, people are starting to put this shit together and they're starting to realize that this was a big play on a global geopolitical economic stage to push us towards this communist reality. And so it's not just about COVID. COVID was just the engine to fucking make the progress to push us further towards that. And so, you know, I think people are starting to see it, though. And I feel like, you know, if they were actually winning, the messaging would be much different from him.
From that, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Who gave the right to these fucking old fucking rich fucks to just fucking ruin our lives?
I know I didn't.
Did you vote for him?
Nope.
No, I didn't fucking either. You know, and when the rest of the country fucking starts waking up to that and starts realizing that we are involuntarily being put onto a communist system and capitalism being destroyed, which capitalism is the ultimate fucking economic system for actual progress amongst humanity. It creates the best solutions. It creates the most wealth. Mm-hmm. It creates the most careers. It does everything. It creates everything the fucking way that it should run. Because when you have to compete in open market, when a hospital has to compete against a hospital across town, one of them's going to figure out, well, fuck, we got to be better. Mm-hmm. And whenever they get better, more people go to it. And the other one then has to get better to still have people. And then one rises, the other one rises. One rises, the other one rises. This is the nature of fucking capitalism. And there's so many dumb motherfuckers who've been brought up in these World Economic Forum education fucking format, which is make them stupid, make them lazy, make them not understand what reality is, make them unequipped to compete, make them sick, make them dependent. These people, they can't, listen, bro, they can't compete in that fucking format. They can't compete. What do you expect them to root for? Are they going to root for something that takes away their ability to sit there and be a fucking sloth? Highly unlikely. These people cannot compete, so they root for this shit, not understanding that if this shit were to come to fruition, if we were to become a fully communist country, those people that are rooting for that to come in would be killed because they are actually useless and don't contribute to the overall concept of communism.
Maintaining it, yeah. That's real, bro.
Like, bro, they don't understand. They're the useful idiots, dude. And that's an actual term that they talk about in communism for people that are unaware. And the people who have bought into the progressive left ideology for the last decade, you've been a part of ushering this in. You have. Period. So you should fucking start to understand what you're actually cheering for and understand that if this were actually to come to fruition, you're the first to go. That's how it works.
Right, for all the same reasons that you think you're noble now for.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
So,
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll keep you updated. I doubt. I mean, we'll see what shakes in good old Switzerland. But that was headline number 2, guys. Let's move right along our third and final headline. Headline number 3. Headline number 3 reads: classified Biden docs found in his Delaware garage next to Corvette. So this is a New York Post article. It reads, President Biden admitted Thursday, that's today when this was recorded, that more classified documents were found inside his Delaware garage near his prized classic Corvette. After the revelation Monday that 10 sensitive documents were found at Biden's former think tank office in Washington. The jaw-dropping disclosure comes as the Justice Department reviews whether Biden mishandled classified information, a potential crime, after he left office as vice president in 2017. Thursday afternoon, Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed a former Maryland U.S. Attorney Robert Hur as special counsel to examine the matter. Quote, classified materials next to your Corvette? What were you thinking? Fox News reporter Peter Doocy asked Biden after he spoke about annual inflation edging lower to 6.5% in December. Quote, my Corvette is in a locked garage, okay? So it's not like they're sitting out on the street, Biden replied, seeming to brush off the significance of the discovery. So Peter pushed, he said, so it was in a locked garage, Doocy persisted. Yes, as well as my Corvette, Biden admitted. But as I said earlier this week, people know I take classified documents and classified material seriously, the president added. He says, quote, I also...
That's such a bullshit line.
Bro.
People don't know shit, bro. People don't know anything.
Right.
People think you're a fucking piece of shit.
Facts.
Okay? No one thinks that you're careful with anything. Everybody thinks you're a piece of fucking shit. So let's get that out in the open, Mr. Biden.
Agreed.
You're a fucking piece of shit. America fucking hates you, regardless of fucking who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And you're fucking ruining our country and selling it out for fucking money. You took fucking $52 million in funding from the CCP for your think tank office where the classified documents were fucking found. That's in addition to the hundreds of millions of dollars that you have allowed countries to pay you for access to you, whether they pay your fucking kids or they pay an organization or however it works. You are bought and paid for. You are ruining our country, and nobody gives you any benefit of the doubt. So just remember that when you say you're dumb shit, everybody knows I take it seriously. No, actually, we fucking hate you.
Right. Yeah. So this is a picture, apparently, allegedly. Okay.
Like how think of this, bro.
Oh.
You're going to take money to sell your own country down the fucking drain? It doesn't matter how much money. It doesn't matter.
No.
Fuck this guy, man. Fuck everybody with him, too.
100%, man. 100%. And so this is a picture, allegedly, of where the classified documents were found in his garage. Everybody, pretty much everybody's talking about it. CNN, they're talking about it, of course. They have a little live update tracker on their website about this whole situation. But the funny thing is,
this is how they're going to get him out, bro.
Yeah,
this is how they're going to get him out.
Thank you. Yes.
This is how they're going to remove Biden and what you just said, quell the fucking population.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's pissed off. They're going to remove Biden. They're going to fucking try to get Kamala in there.
Think about it. They can't kill him or die from, because we're questioning.
They can do whatever they want.
No,
apparently
they
already killed fucking John F. Kennedy.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, like, if it was just a simple heart attack or something like that, that's going to send the public into panic or push the shit people think is the vaccine.
I don't know, man.
Right?
I don't know what the play is here, but this seems like they're trying to get rid of him.
That's what it does sound like that. The crazy thing is, and we all like this.
Bro, this motherfucker was so corrupt. Like, you guys that voted for him, you were fooled.
Mm-hmm.
You were fooled. Okay, you were fooled. And by the way, nobody elected Joe Biden to come in and fucking keep the border wide open and allow 10 million people in. Nobody elected Joe Biden to come in and fucking print hundreds of billions, if not trillions of fucking dollars into our economy. Nobody elected him to be the champion of these far left radical causes. The only reason that he was elected by most common sense Americans is because they had a distaste for Donald Trump that was created through the weaponization, the same weaponization that got you to take your fucking shot, okay, got you to hate this man. They made up fucking stories about him. The Russia collusion was bullshit. Every fucking single thing that they did, the Charlottesville thing, all this shit was fucking media hype bullshit. And you could say whatever you want about Donald Trump, but the reason that you feel the way you do about Donald Trump is because you fucking heard it from the fucking media.
Yeah.
And the same media who convinced you to do the COVID shit, the same media who convinces you to fucking do everything. The Hollywood, the media, everybody else was saying that Trump was a bad guy. So everybody voted for fucking Biden. Nobody voted for Biden to come in and do all this radical shit. He's doing it because he's a pawn of this fucking corruption that we're talking about right here, where he's getting money to make decisions and do things that are not in the interest of our country. And it should be really fucking obvious to anybody who's been paying attention that that's what's actually been happening. So, and anybody who voted for Biden, you fucking know that's true. You didn't vote for Biden because you liked his policies, motherfucker.
You didn't even know his policies.
Nobody knew, because all he did was sit in his fucking basement.
Exactly.
You fuckers fell for a fucking propaganda play. You got what you wanted, and now what you wanted ain't what the fuck you thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're dealing with.
Dude, I just feel like the whole thing is just, and this just goes back to the point, right? Like this may be their way out for him, because it just is too good to be true. There's another point too we're missing here. They found out about these documents days before the fucking midterm.
That's right.
And then held on to that shit
Same
for
thing
what,
they
2
did.
months now?
Listen, these people are disgusting fucks.
Yeah.
They do not care about our country. They only care about holding power. This is why they fucking weaponize the FBI and the CIA with their collusion with fucking big tech. We have the Twitter files that prove this shit.
Oh, yeah.
But we ain't seen nothing on Facebook. We ain't seen nothing on any of the other tech platforms. And we know the shit was happening there too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have Mark Zuckerberg.
Allegedly.
No, Mark Zuckerberg said it on fucking Rogan's show.
Yeah, he did.
The FBI came to me and told me to do this.
He did. Oh, yeah, he did.
Okay, so we have this shit happening all over the fucking place. They're all bought in. Bro, this is treason. That's all it's fucking treason. Our country is not represented by the people, for the people, of the people. It is represented by fucking quote unquote royal elite. They think they're royal elite, oppressing the fuck out of us because they feel like they have a moral responsibility to do so. How do they have a moral responsibility to do so? They think in their fucking brains that we are too stupid to fucking fix shit and run our country for ourselves. They think that we do not know what's best for us as people. They think that it is their moral obligation to do things that we don't agree with for the sake of our greater good. Just like you would fucking give your fucking 4-year-old kid some medicine that they don't like the taste of because you know it's going to make them better. It's no different than that. They fucking think that they are 10 times smarter than everybody else, and they feel like they have a moral obligation to do these things for the greater good. And that's very fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay? And it should insult every single person out there. This is not hard. All the things we want are very simple. We don't want to pay a shit ton of taxes. We don't want our tax dollars stolen. We want them used in America. We don't want to be in fucking all kinds of wars. We don't want to send our kids to die for shit that doesn't fucking matter. Okay? We don't want to be lied to by the media. We don't want to be fucking, fear-mongered. We don't want to be fear-mongered. We don't want to be divided. We don't want to be fucking agitated. We don't want to be fucked with. We want the same things. We want equal opportunity. We want fucking harmony. We want fucking peace. We want prosperity. We want the opportunity to build those things without these fuckers and interfering every single fucking time in every single aspect. Okay? So the time is coming for these people.
Mm-hmm.
The time is coming for these people. And they know it, which is why they're fucking continuing to press the accelerator on this shit.
Yeah,
when was the last time any of these people had a win?
Tough.
When was the last time they had a fucking win? It's been months and months and months and months. Okay, they're reeling. They're on their fucking heels. This is where they get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming.
Yeah. Kim Gardner's getting sued, bro. Like, they're all fucking losing, bro. They're all losing. The funniest, did you see
the fucking wind is blowing the opposite direction?
100%, man. Did you see the CNN's response to this though?
Of course I didn't.
So we tried. Yeah, it's a little biased, Andy. You don't watch CNN, man? No, and guys, we put this up here to show you, like, there's both sides,
bro. It ain't like Fox is any better.
No,
let's be fucking real,
no, that's
bro.
Real.
Like,
I just wanted to, like, we got to show people what the counter
look, bro.
is to
This is us and them,
right?
This is us and them. It is we finally have some normal people in Washington, D.C. who are like citizens, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got J.D. Vance, you got Eric Schmidt, you got a couple of these people in Congress that are fucking normal,
Gates, yeah.
normal dudes,
Oh.
okay? Normal women. They want to fucking win. They want what's best for people. But there's not enough of them yet to actually produce that. It gives me hope that we got some of these people in, But dude, we as society cannot continue to fall for the same old fucking song and dance over and over and over again. Okay? These fucking people are legitimately ruining our lives because they think we're too fucking stupid to have freedom. It's fucking wrong, dude.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I want to show you real quick what CNN had to say. This is not a meme. This is real shit. Okay, this is what they decided to air in response to these classified documents on Biden.
What? So he's got a screenshot up here, which is a comparison to Donald Trump. These people can't do shit without comparing it to Donald Trump.
They got to, man.
Everything is Trump's fault. And you know why everything's Trump's fault? Because they are fucking terrified of Donald Trump. They are fucking terrified of Donald Trump. Now, I don't give a fuck if you like Donald Trump's persona or not. I don't care. For 50 fucking years, he was an American icon. Y'all fucking loved him. Okay? But they don't have a fucking thing to stand on unless they compare everything to Trump.
Bro, I just love.
They do this. They do most of his marketing for him.
Oh, it's great. It's free press. It's great. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
It has Joe Biden on the left and Trump on the right, and it says classified documents found for Joe Biden under 12, for Donald Trump 160 plus, some top secret for Joe Biden, 60 top secret for Donald Trump, Joe Biden cooperating, Donald Trump under investigation for obstruction. Joe Biden, lawyers found in alerted archives. Donald Trump, FBI search after ignored subpoena. Hey, dumb fucks. Let's clarify one thing here that you people don't fucking think people understand. Donald Trump was president of the United States. He has the right to declassify any fucking document that he chooses to see fit to that.
At any time.
Joe Biden was never president, and these documents were from a time when he wasn't president. So that's the fucking issue here.
Yeah, well, MSNBC doesn't believe so. Biden isn't on the same legal planet as Trump when it comes to classified.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
don't be fooled by the GOP, bro.
You're fucking right. He's not on one. He's on a way worse one. When we talk about all the shit that he's done, the fucking pay for play shit that he's done, all this shit. Oh, dude, fucking the Attorney General of the fucking United States Virgin Islands files a fucking lawsuit. This motherfucker's down here the next day. The next day after that, she's fired.
Yeah.
For looking into the Epstein shit. Like we are not stupid, bro. Like people see this shit. Like, I hope this is the time where all the corruption comes fucking crashing down.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I'm so sick of these old, elite, fucking disgusting, alien fuck shit their pants fucking human beings running our fucking world into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you look at these motherfuckers. They're all 1,000 years old, bro. They've been pay for play for fucking 50 fucking years. Yeah. All they do is make our life harder. All they do is fucking do things in their best interest. They don't give two fucks. I would like to enjoy this country while I'm in this country, while I'm alive, while I'm healthy. They've just stolen 3 years of our fucking lives from us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking sick of it, bro. You see all these fucking people and they all circle jerk together and fucking rub each other's backs and cover up each other's shit for each other. And bro, that is not what the fuck this country was supposed to be. We are so fucking far away. And in fact, if you read the Constitution, the citizens of the country have a fucking duty to correct that. We are abandoning that duty right now. It's fucking gross, dude.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, was
Donald Trump wasn't any better. What the fuck is wrong with your brain, dude?
I just love it's like 60 Donald Trump, 60 top secret. Joe Biden, some top secret. You know, Donald Trump.
No, people. The point I made, bro. The point I made is this: Trump could declassify anything he wanted.
That's all right. Why doesn't it say Donald Trump president, Joe Biden vice president? That should be different
because they're misleading people intentionally, like they always do.
Under investigation for obstruction.
Yeah, and then you got Trump. I don't know what you saw. Fucking the chick from The View, the redheaded one.
Oh, Joy Behar.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Well, we know Donald Trump's a piece of shit, so we're gonna
no
call
benefit
him
of the
out on
doubt.
it,
Yeah.
and we know that Joe Biden's just a good dude, so like we let him pass. Like
get a benefit
that's
of the doubt. Yeah.
like they're on there like directing the logic of the fucking left and right. Like no, bitch,
Mm-hmm.
no. Okay, we're tired of you too.
Yeah. Oh man, I want to know who made this. Like, who typed that shit in, and I want to shake their hand.
Yeah, for being a fucking dumbass.
This shit's great, man. Like, it's great.
Oh.
You all right? Yeah. Oh no, dude, it was just some top secret, man. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, yeah,
bro. I think a lot of this has to do also with what's going to happen in 2024 too, right? Like they're trying to bring back some sense of normalcy. Like there's some sort of balance going on in the oh, look at the Republicans, they're fighting all this shit. Oh, they happen to lose again. See what I'm saying?
They're gonna fight long enough. Yeah.
So notice the difference between the first 2 years where they went balls out doing everything they could to destroy this fucking country, and look since the election and midterms, they've slowed the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I see them doing here is creating a scenario where for 2024, people forget how aggressive they got at fucking doing what they did.
It's the last I remember.
Yeah, and that's right. And so like now they have a more reasonable sense, and so like now people aren't, maybe people who were Democrat who have seen like, oh fuck, this shit's fucked up. Now they're like, oh well, that it actually wasn't so bad, and they continue to go vote the same way that they did. That's something
possible. It's possible.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
As we're sitting here talking it through, that's actually what I think is going on.
Final segment of the show. Thumbs up or dumb as fuck, where we show headlines. You're gonna get one of the two of those. So headline reads: Popeyes sign awkward meme kid to NIL deal 10 years after viral video. Do you remember this dude here? Okay, well, got the video from it. But they call him the Popeyes meme kid. Okay, his real name is Diurnus Collin. He went viral on Vine in 2013, but it wasn't due to his own doing. Here is the video that he went viral for. Play it here.
Yo, this nigga Terrio at Popeyes. Ooh. Say ooh.
So it went mega viral, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the kid, okay?
Mm-hmm. You sure that wasn't you?
Fuck off.
I think that was you, bro. That was you in 2013, bro.
Right.
Did you just sign a new NIL deal?
Yeah, right. Yeah. But look, he's now a freshman offensive lineman at a D2 Lake Erie College. He just secured himself an NIL deal with Popeye. So that's where the video was filmed at.
Oh, that's cool.
Proving that the internet really does come full circle. The move came after fans demanded an NIL deal for Collin, saying that he deserved it after becoming a state champion in late 2021. He says, quote, "It's wild to see the story come full circle and for Diurnus Collin to wait so long for that viral video to become worth it. You can tell how happy he is to have secured that deal." Now, the terms of the deal aren't clear, but it's only very recently that college players could agree to NIL deals, with NCAA lifting the rules surrounding them back in July of 2021. Still a big boy.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So what we got on that?
I think it's badass.
That's thumbs up?
Thumbs up for sure.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
Can we watch the video one more time?
Yeah. I never saw this before.
You never seen this video?
No, huh?
You never seen this little kid's face? Like, dude, it's crazy.
Yo, this nigga Terrio at Popeyes. Say ooh. Say ooh.
He's like, bro, I just want my 2 pieces of the biscuit,
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, get on him, man. All right, yeah.
That's badass.
Get on him. Well, guys, Andy, that's all I got.
All right, that's the show.
Pay the fee.
No. Don't be a hoe.
Oh, you say that. Don't be. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay.
Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
Okay, thank you.